Good morning and welcome to Evil Ginger Miniatures, where I can't tell left from right, and it's far too early for any sane people, or in my case, even insane people. This is a follow-up of yesterday's little chat on the proper weekly stream, where I did a bit of basic basing for people. If you didn't see it, I based up a couple of hobgoblins, kit bashed heavy cavalry, though I'm still not entirely happy with the way the flag's got. It's got a bubble under it, and as if you can see, if it catches the light, it looks wrong, so I might overpaint it and try again. Failing that, I've got some other transfers with a mailed fist on them, which will probably work better than this ancient GW one. They were a bit notoriously thick. These don't need anything doing, they were just done with tufts. So they are pretty much finished, apart from me fixing the flag. This is Gavaz Asnil, my hobgoblin warlord, ready to lead the charge against the enemies. Well, basically everybody, because hobgoblins fight people. And again, late Roman cavalryman, Victrix late cavalry is the body, orc head from Oathmark, round shield from I've got from everywhere, and the horse is a cataphract horse or a goth elite horse from Gripping Beast. So that's a proper multi-manufacturer kit bash. Anyway, the ones that do actually need stuff doing too. Again, this is the ancient hobby round. These look expensive, but they last for years unless you're doing a massive project. What you do, in this case, this dwarf standard bearer. Again, he's for my southern dwarves, which is for a small Oathmark army and a dragon rampant army. The idea being to use a couple of small armies as a demo force. Not sure who these are going to fight because I haven't got an opponent, but there you go, just gently tap the bottom of the base so that the loose static grass is got rid of, and then put it to one side, because what you need to do next with that is get that out of the way, because this stuff gets everywhere. It's basically the modelling equivalent of glitter. It's not quite as annoying as glitter, but it gets everywhere all the same. So would like a bit more scraggy grass than this, but this is all I've got in this colour, and it's meant to be light green, so we get something to put the glue on, which is going to be this random plastic pot. Don't do this, by the way. But gone off cyanoacrylate does not contain any cyanide. It's basically acrylate. Once it's gone off, the cyanide is lit off into the atmosphere, which is why it's not a good idea to use it in a confined space. And again, using the wire spear to unblock the tube. Now I've got the top off. I tend to leave the tops off these for the simple reason that I have glued several tops on to the point that I can't actually get them off, which means you end up with a whole bottle of glue that you can't do anything with. And again, because of wargamers and years of experience of their ability to destroy things, put a little bit of super glue on the base, get your tuft, and just push it into the glue. And just make sure the tack that's on the back of it flattens down nicely. If I do with the camera, I can angle down. Igor is apparently organising me one, so if they're clearing the office out, his bits out the office has got anything to go by, probably 2008, probably 2028. 2008, he's got a time machine, and I'm not trusting Igor. I don't trust Igor with a spoon, let alone a time machine. Anyway, he's basically done and ready to join his fellows. Might post a group shot of those tomorrow, because today's work in progress Wednesday, so everything I'm doing is working. I'll be posting is some sort of work in progress. Anyway, he can go over there with the stuff I've done. Then we have the other bits which have got this on them. This is going to be interesting because I need something to tap it into and then tip it into there. I'll use this for now because, again, loose material, it's static grass, it goes everywhere. Again, Dunlending kit bash of a Dunlending Warlord that I did yesterday, and proper pictures of these will be up tomorrow. Upend him over the thing, give him a couple of good taps on the base so the grass falls off, give him a blow to get any bits that have stuck to the bottom of the figure off, and then you can recover that, and there he is, all finished, all in his glory. And there'll be better pictures without fingers on the group tomorrow. I know he looks shiny, but he has been matte varnished. I may have to do a little retouch on the matte varnish, but I think he's okay. And here's my late Roman Warlord prior to tapping, and then upend over the thing. Oh, it's what fell off. Just fell off. Something just fell off. Ah, right, it's part of the knife, which was, although it's part of the figure for a minute, that made me panic. So again, tap him, and he's now all done and ready to go forth and fight probably Victrix early Saxons when I get hold of some to form a Saga warband out of. And of course, I've got to get his men to go with him, which will be 4 points of Victrix infantry and archers for Saga. I'm going to say proper picture tomorrow. I've got this. You can then toss this into a pile, and it can go back in the packet. I have somewhere got a proper pot of this, which is easier to use, but the answer to this is somewhere, because again, I'm in process of tidying everything up. And finally, for our last trick, we will do the snow ones. Now, this is what they look like when they're finished. This guy just accidentally gloss varnished again, but he's all done and finished and ready, and he'll be in the demo warband, the second demo warband for Books and Banter, and I'll be running the demos just as soon as I can get the scenery finished, which requires me to buy stuff. So please buy stuff off the Etsy shop. I know I keep coming on about it, but it's what's funding all of this at the moment. Or buy me a coffee or something like that. I need to put those links in the description. I don't think I have yet. And then we have the crowd cover box. I'm going to try some of the other crowd covers because they look interesting. I mean, I'm usually make my own basing stuff, or just use tufts and things. But we will see. I'd love to give them a go because this is really good. All right. So again, this is effectively snow flock, and it works exactly the same way as any other flock in my mind. That you tip it over, and then I find something else to do the tapping with because I don't want to frighten myself with bits of the thing you do the tapping with has to be relatively heavy because it needs to generate enough of a shock through the thing. And there he is. Let's clean the edge of the base up with my finger because that's a stray bit. Probably have to retouch the edge of that base now, but all right, there he is. One thug. That's the other downside to using metal bases, is the fact that you have to make sure your primer's on thick enough that the subsequent paint sticks. And I think I was thinned it the primer a little bit too much, and it didn't do that. Again, tap it off, give it a gentle blow on, and you've got another thug for the free to hire thief. Give him a good tap, and he's all ready. And do this guy. Same trick, just make sure you've got rid of all the loose stuff. And I'll take my fingers out of the way. And there you are. It's all done. And that's basic basing part 2 done. Thank you for listening, if you did. Thank you for watching later, if you did. And take care, everybody. I will speak to you all later, no doubt. Bye.